Habitat's a great way to give a hand up to folks that can't come up with that down payment or interest on notes, and so it was a way I could give back to the community and help those that weren't as blessed as I was. I'm Ken Reeves from Broadway, and I've been involved with Habitat for Humanity for many years, both as a volunteer and as a supporter. So my parents got involved with Habitat 30-some years ago, and as I grew up, I was involved with them as well and watched from the outside. As I became an adult, I got involved with them both with my hands and with my pocketbook. When people approach me about helping with Habitat and what Habitat is, I tell them what we're about getting a hands up to folks that needed housing. And the best way to get involved is just come out and participate on a construction project. It's not a gift to the family. It's a no down payment home. They are required to provide sweat equity a certain number of hours. And it's a no interest loan, but there is a mortgage, there is a loan, and they have to pay that back. Working through Habitat helps make a stronger community, a more vibrant community, and a more diverse community. Well over 60 houses they have built now. And I've been to a couple of dedications, a couple of groundbreakings, and just to see the families involved, because they participate in both of those, and then those families also participate with sweat equity to help pay for their house, to help offset some of those costs as well. I didn't get to work much with those families that were going to become homeowners, but what little bit I was exposed, it was a lot of fun to get to see other cultures, other folks, and get to know other people. It's amazing what Central Valley Habitat has done. Got an executive director in a number of years ago, David Wanger, and he has really been the launch pad for taking this to a new level. They're doing 4, 5, 6 builds a year where it used to be 1 or 2 builds a year. And the more I can participate, as I slow down in my older age, I hope to be able to get more hands-on and work more to get more houses built. It was so much fun to get to know new people, to get to know people, acquaintances better through the process, because working with somebody 6 hours a day, 8 hours a day, always builds better relationships. And it was just fun to see the project come together and see it through to completion. I think they're going to continue to grow exponentially. They're taking on a new subdivision, first time ever, and that's going to be a new adventure. So I think with the work that's been laid, the groundwork the last few years, that I think 5 or 10 houses a year could be built is what I would like to see happen, and I think that's very possible. I think the funds I've contributed and what other people contribute go so much further than if we tried to do it on our own.